It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Max, I can't see anything. I'm gonna need your help
Okay,
driving this podcast.
Hard left. Hard left. Ben, up.
Hard left.
Hard right. Hard right.
Hold on. Okay, so this is where the podcast screen is.
Hard down.
Okay, so this is where the webcam is. This where I'm supposed
Hard
to look?
up.
That's where the webcam is.
Hard center.
Okay.
Hard center.
This is where the webcam is.
Okay, hard left. Yeah, no, hard center.
I am center.
No, hard microphone. Yes, yeah.
Okay, I feel it. Now what do I do?
You podcast.
Okay, let's do it.
We did it. That was amazing. Wow.
Was that fun?
We think we won the challenge.
Did we have a good time? Thanks, TJ. I appreciate you. Folks, subscribe to our YouTube so you could see all these crazy hijinks happening on camera.
Nuts. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I thought to myself, should I commit to the bit and do the whole podcast with my hat in front of my eyes? But then I realized I wouldn't be able to look at my notes, and that might be a problem.
I guess you could say that
things got steamy.
Ooh.
So they have like a sauna, or is that what it is?
I was confused because when they said that things got steamy, I was like, have people been hooking up and we missed it like in previous episodes? And we
you hoped, you prayed.
I was like, we've been talking about wanting people to hook up, and I was like, have people been hooking up and we've been hoping about podcasting about it and we've missed it and we haven't been doing our job?
Yeah. Who's Ben been hooking up with? Huh?
Yeah, I want to know who's hooking up, because
is Dom's wife, does she need to be worried?
Yeah,
with all these Love Island ladies here, you know,
is there a smush room that people are smushing in? Because if that is happening, we want to be podcasting about it. We want to be recapping about all the lovemaking going on.
Yes, we want to see it.
Yes,
right.
Because I don't think that
things got steamy
is true.
No.
I think things
dramatic, maybe.
Yeah, things got athletically sweaty, but maybe not steamy.
No, we still need to see the steam.
Yeah, I have not seen any steam.
Oh, I loved the daily today, though. The bumper cars was a lot of fun.
The Mario Kart balloon battle.
Yes.
Minus the shells, but it was pretty cool.
It was really fun. I liked it.
It was
coolest challenge so far this season, I would say.
TJ loved it.
Yeah, he did.
He was having a grand old time.
That's my best TJ laugh.
He just loves when they get stuck on things. That's his favorite part.
Yeah.
He loves when they can't do the challenge.
It's the simple pleasures in life
that
keep us going, you know?
He loves when people suck at things.
Yeah. Oh, man. Should we get into this? Should we talk about this perfect sick algorithm?
Let's just dive in, because I want to talk about what's probably the last day of the algorithm, so we have to talk about it. The algorithm has gone from being sick to maybe the algorithm is too sick to carry on.
Do we have funeral music for algorithm?
Yes.
Rest in peace, Al.
You know, we actually do.
Do we really? That's so funny. Yeah. What don't we have?
We have everything.
We have everything.
Oh no.
Do not tease me like this, Max. Do not. Sad music. I'll take anything at this point.
The funeral music.
What about Tom's? From FBI Island?
There we go.
He was perfect.
And
He was sick. He always paired up the best pairs for drama. Bless him.
yes, always.
And he saved the best for last, too.
You did.
Tyson and Sarah, we finally got our wish. It finally
Yes.
happened.
I could have.
Bless Al.
I hoped a little bit more drama would have happened, but you can't have everything.
Yeah.
I think last week there could have been a little bit more, but the algorithm.
Do you wish she
works
would have
various
tried
ways.
to have arrested him? Is that what you wish would have happened?
Yes, come on.
Tyson, what's this cocaine I found in your bag? I think this is an automatic DQ.
Yeah, she's like, this is out of my jurisdiction, she probably said. I'm like, Sarah, since where do you care about jurisdictions? Like, this you're out of your character. Come on.
Since when do cops care about jurisdiction? I know.
Yeah, or countries or anything. We have so few people left in the challenge now. Like, when I'm going through these pairs, I'm like, that's it?
I know. It's sad.
I feel like everyone remaining is just going to qualify for the challenge and no one's going to be left out for the final. Like, is everyone just going to be qualified?
Yeah, it's sort of working out that way. I guess there's a chance that they could not.
Is
There's
it
a
just going to
chance.
be Sarah and Ben?
They seem to be two of the main ones that aren't getting it. But you would think Sarah's not terrible in these challenges. You would think that she would be able to get the money in time.
Yeah. Because it's just Sarah, Ben, and Danny's not qualified either.
That's
I guess
crazy.
And Enzo's not. Yeah.
I thought Enzo was qualified.
I don't think he won enough money last week because who did they play against? They played Shannon and Derek, and they didn't have enough money.
Okay.
So
it's crazy to me that Sarah, Ben, and Danny are not qualified yet.
no, because Danny,
You would think those guys would all be qualified by this point.
because they haven't won anything and they haven't been in the elimination.
Yep.
Like, and a lot of the elimination teams are always against other weak teams because everybody's always afraid to throw in the strong teams.
Yep. Well, they're gonna start asking soon.
Yeah. Well, that's like Sarah wants to get thrown in. She's like, I'm not winning shit. I don't even think she's been in like the top 3 of any challenges.
Yeah. Next episode, Danny's gonna be like, if I don't ask to get thrown in the arena, Kiki's gonna kill me.
Yeah, I know.
I
He
need
comes
that
so
money.
close every time, but he just can't seal the deal.
I know. Kiki will seal the deal.
She will.
She'll seal his death sentence.
The first partnership we get is Enzo and Angela. Angela says she's skeptical and worried about coming in last with Enzo. That's not Enzo. Enzo proved himself by carrying a bunch of tires, and tires are in his wheelhouse because he's an insurance adjuster. She should have faith in his ability to drive.
Yes.
She should know that a car challenge is coming up. She should have faith.
But he has a fear of platforms and jumping onto them. So
Yeah, and that's a big,
that's the fear.
that's
the fear
the
that
other
he has.
aspect of Mario that could be coming up. So that's the thing that's happening.
He has a fear of jumping into pipes. So
Woohoo!
She should
he
know
fears
that.
blue. He fears blue shells. That's another thing he fears.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's a big thing that's happening. Danny and Justine partnership. He says that Justine is the MVP of the challenge, and I can't disagree with that.
Her and Tyson,
Her,
in
yeah,
my opinion. Yeah.
and Angela's
Yep.
up there too. But yeah, Justine has been. I think actually,
She's crushing it. She's
yeah, she's
crushing
really
it.
good. And he wants her to bring him fortune so we can qualify for the final. Well, she doesn't. She doesn't bring him those coins. But
Oh.
yeah, you know,
Mamma mia!
yeah. It's getting crazy how adding these Mario things to the sound bites and how well they've been good.
I know we've been able to use them ever since.
I know.
Ever since we added them.
David and Cachet. Yeah, this is a thing. Kyland and Kira, she is stoked. She's like, I really hope this is an endurance challenge because she's like, I need the money,
Yeah.
and it's like, no, it's just a card challenge. It's
No,
pretty.
this episode is going to go very well for them. Definitely.
Yeah, I
It's a
know.
really good pairing. Really good.
I love the Leo and Alyssa pairing.
Leo's great. Leo is the best competitor here, and I'm so excited to compete with him. Was it believable? Was it not bad? I don't know.
I thought we were done being mean to Leo. I thought he's proven himself. He did the rope swing.
Nah, man. He's way too fun to make fun of. That's why everybody does it.
I know.
All the women have just decided, fuck Leo. We all hate this guy.
Has he proven himself with this elimination? Are we like, do we give Leo any?
No, because he almost quit this episode. So he still is in the doghouse.
But then he came back and he did this all. He did a really good job in this elimination.
I know he did. I know he did.
Instantly knew how many children Angelina Jolie had.
Yeah. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's really smart.
Really disappointed on the Adele albums though. 8, like, come on, guys. That's moronic. Okay.
I never knew.
Ben,
That's it.
she names her album after her age. She's 34 years old. How would she have 8 albums? She would have had to do her first album when she was 4. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Her albums are after her ages. Like,
I
think about
couldn't
it,
name a
guys.
single Adele song. I couldn't.
You've
I
heard
don't-
them before.
I've heard them, I'm sure. I couldn't name
We
one. though.
could have had it high, rolling in the deep. Hello, it's me.
Was that from the soundboard? That's from the soundboard. That's beautiful.
Come on, you know the hello song.
I've never heard-
Hello,
I don't-
it's me.
I don't remember the birds. I would have remembered the birds. I like
You know what
birds.
Adele looks like, right? She's Adele.
Yeah. Yes, I know what Adele looks like.
And she's
I saw
she's-
the commercial for Oprah presents Adele
Yes.
at the planetarium.
Yes, and there was
yes.
a proposal there, and you know who she's no, you know who she's dating, right?
Who?
LeBron's manager. Or
Really?
agent, or agent. Yeah, 'cause she's at all the games now.
Cool.
I thought that would be your reference to her because you always have like reference to like movies or sports or something.
Yeah. And I need the movie reference, I think, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't like the Lakers, so
Yeah, me neither. Fuck them.
sorry, Leo. Yeah. Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah. You've heard Adele songs, but maybe you haven't. It'd be crazy if you didn't. She's really
I don't know. What's her top hit? What's her number one?
probably like Rolling in the Deep, I think, or Hello, or Chasing Pavement, or
None of this sounds familiar to me. I don't know.
Hello.
Did Weird Al do a cover of any of them? Did he do a parody of any of the Adele songs?
I feel like there's a good chance when he did that his last actual album, if on one of those was an Adele song, but I can't remember, but maybe he didn't. You know, when he was like, I actually have to do my last album.
It doesn't look like it. It
Wow.
doesn't look like he's done an Adele song.
Wow.
So
Well,
there you go. Of course I
you
don't
know,
know.
we'll have to do a whole podcast where we talk about Adele, who I'm not even that big of a fan of, but she's pretty cool though. She's like, her songs are very serious, but she's just like a London gal, you know.
I partially know what she
She
looks
likes
like because of
strength
our
cool.
Circle season 1 rewatch with Joey. And a photo of him with Adele.
with her. Yeah, you know about Adele. Yes. Yes. Well,
For those who don't understand, I do not. I'm not a music guy. I'm not a music guy.
painfully.
Huh?
Painfully.
Yes. I grew up in a very strict home. Okay. And by the time
Earplugs whenever any sounds, any music outside, no music.
You better believe I heard the Shrek soundtrack though.
Yeah, Shrek soundtrack's okay.
I'm a believer. Hey now, you're an all-star.
Yes.
Ask me anything about Smash Mouth.
Yeah, Smash Mouth is very godly music.
It is. All Star is talking about Jesus. Didn't you know that?
Jesus took the back streets, as we all.
Yes. Oh, jeez. So the Tyson and Sarah partnering. Sarah's a weirdo, man. She's so fucking weird. She's like, this is my chance to get revenge. It's like, is it though? Because he's on your team. So she's like, I'm gonna make his life hell this week.
Hey, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
As long as she's not in a full frothy rage, then I can tolerate it.
Well, she can go into a frothy rage at any time, so be
Yeah.
careful.
Yep.
Do I genuinely like her? I mean, I don't hate her.
I don't hate her. I don't know, Tyson. I'm not buying that confessional.
I don't think Tyson cares enough about her to hate her. That's what I think.
I think he does.
I think he just dislikes her.
I think it really teeters. It really holds the line on hate because she voted him out twice,
True. True.
and I think he's really butthurt about it.
Oh.
We had some interesting stuff going back on in the compound today before the challenge. Even before we get to the Leo stuff, which is a lot to unpack. But
My God.
yeah, Tyson, Angela, and Kylan talk, and they're like, we got to be stern with people and tell them not to throw people with money into elimination because that fucks up our game. And we get Kylan, of course, doing his whole thing about how he wants to go to the end with the people who deserve it. And we're the best in confessional. And it's like, dude, this fucked you over the first time. Like, you big numbskull. Like, why are you so focused on this?
Stupid. It's stupid.
It's dumb. But this is his thing. He has a brand to uphold. Everybody has a brand. You know, he wants to sell best till the end t-shirts. It's going to make a clothing line.
Is that what he's selling?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to.
You had me for a second.
Well, I'm trying to find any explanation about why you would continue to do the strategy, especially if you consider yourself like a strategic person.
Because reality TV contestants hate money. They hate money.
I thought you were going to.
This is what we've learned from F Boy Island. They hate money.
I thought you were going to say are stupid. I just don't get it. And I don't think he's dumb. I just don't understand why the concept is like best till the end. We should all go in with the strongest people. I'm like, maybe you want the strongest women with you, but like, why do you want the strongest guys too? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, that goes for Tyson too, with his strategy so far in the first half of the game, always wanting to get out the weaker people so he doesn't accidentally get paired with them. But now I would assume that strategy's out the window.
I hope
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got Kylan out now. That's a big.
Yeah.
That's big for Tyson.
This was Dominic's move.
Yeah.
And it actually was strategic. Like Kylan was saying that it wasn't, but I think that the way from Dominic's end, the way he explained it, it really did feel like a strategic move, not totally based in revenge. And it was smart, you know, like.
Well, it's Kylan. He's won 2.
Yeah.
Getting out anyone who's won more than 1 is a good move. I don't care who it is. Getting out Tyson, it would be a good move, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Tyson should have been up there last week with Kira, who was sick. He should have been there.
Yeah, and this time it's like, yeah, you get out, like you keep Alyssa, who would be a strong partner. You get out Kayla, who would be, you get out Kira, sorry, who would be a weaker partner, and
Yeah.
you eliminate Kylan, you don't want to go against in the final. Like, from Dominic's perspective, it's a very strong move. If anything, from Kayla's perspective, of course we're jumping ahead, but it's very interesting to talk about. From Kayla's perspective, I was like, why do you want to get out Kylan so bad?
Yeah.
It was
I
very-
think it's I do understand if this person's the only one in the house that does not talk game with you. Like, Kayla thrives on her strategy and her relationships, her individual relationships with each person, as we've seen this whole season. She's been really good with that. She's been in everybody's ear. If one person is not talking with you, if you're Kayla, given her game and her strategy, I get it. I get
Yeah,
it.
I do. But we're just so deep into the game.
Yeah.
That I was a little bit like, I don't know, like, he would be a good partner for you to help you win. Like, I'm not totally sure you want to, like, knock out a potentially good partner and somebody that you could, like, easily beat.
Yeah. Angela definitely would have been a great choice for her. Definitely.
Because Angela's partnered with Enzo.
Yeah.
And I think that they could have beaten. I think that would have been a good matchup.
I kind of think Angela and Enzo would have won. I think they would have. Angela's pretty strong. I think she could lift those medicine balls, and all Enzo has to do is support her on his shoulders.
Yeah, but they didn't
But
know
the trivia, I don't know if they'd know the trivia stuff.
I mean, the trivia wasn't that. Yeah, it would have. I mean, but I think just like, no, like, so let's say, because you don't know what the challenge is going into it.
Yeah.
I just think from like a mainly like, okay, like pairs and pairs, just not going into it. I mean, if I was her and thinking about it, I guess I would have picked probably Angela and Enzo, just being like, okay, I don't want to be partnered with Enzo and I want to get Angela out. Like, that's who I want to target, because Angela isn't working with her. But Angela did give her a good offer as well. So we have to remember. And I think Angela's going to stay true to her word. So it's all mixed up,
Yeah. I think they definitely weighed it out between both of them.
I just think,
it definitely feels like Kayla got the lesser of it than Dom.
It just benefits Dom so much, like, in a huge way.
Definitely. And Dom didn't have to send his buddy Enzo into the arena either, because so like he won on multiple levels. Yeah.
I didn't realize that they were. It seems like they were like friends, but I didn't realize that he was like, that's my guy. I was like, oh,
kind of seems like it. Yeah, I don't
makes
know.
sense though. They're both like from the same. They seem
tri-state area. Yeah.
Yeah, and like they're both like older. It's like, oh, that checks out. Yeah. They would get along.
Mm-hmm.
They both seem more like blue collarish too, like in the whole type of deal. Like, yeah,
sure.
Yeah. Tyson and Sarah. Sarah is like, I want to win, but I'm not afraid about going in. And she's like, I'm shaking hands with Tyson. I'm hugging him. And like, I just want Tyson to think that I trust him. And I'm like,
she's undercover. She's undercover, Max.
Undercover. She's an agent. Tyson totally trusts her now. Yeah.
Tyson's like, she's a new person. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All in on Sarah now. She completely trusts him. Sarah, in 30 seconds, completely changed his view. Tyson's an idiot. Sarah's that good, people. She pulled the wool over Tyson's eyes.
Tyson thinks I'm his fucking best friend now. What an idiot. What an idiot.
Put the dunce cap on Tyson and put him in the corner. So Alyssa goes for a run and she's feeling optimistic about Leo, but little does she know is that little kitty cat is making a FaceTime call, talking to his girlfriend Aaliyah, and apparently the credit card machines are down at the restaurant. Everybody has to use their phones, And last weekend, he's lost $43,000.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes.
Also, I love that her name is Aaliyah, by the way. Did he choose that on purpose? Did he purposely find a girlfriend with the name Aaliyah? Leo and Aaliyah?
And did you catch this at the beginning of the call?
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
How are you? Are you behaving?
Yeah, of course. I just sleep all day like a cat.
Yeah, bingo.
So you
Are you behaving? She treats him like a pet too.
Yes. He's like, are you behaving?
Are you being a good boy?
Are they giving you treats?
Are they rubbing your belly like they should be?
Like, so this isn't just for the camera. He just does the cat stuff.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing.
So it's just trying to understand like what's going on. It's like he just left his girlfriend in charge of everything, and all his employees are like, they're doing a strike. Everyone's mad at him.
It's crazy.
But
they're going to be unionized by the time he gets back.
Is it surprising? That left, he was like, I'm doing the challenge, you guys will be fine, the credit card machine's on the fritz. Guys, there's 100% chance that I'm gonna win the challenge, and this like $100,000 that I win before taxes will completely fund all the money.
500,000, isn't it?
There's no way it's $500,000.
I think that's what Leo said. Leo said 500,000,
but they're splitting it.
Right. Oh, so 250. So yeah,
that's still not enough for like 3 bars. It's not going to make that big of a fucking difference. You know what I'm talking
Couldn't he have called somebody, like just somebody to fix it that knows how to fix it?
Theorize that he was like, I need to leave. Then they had more conversations, and he was like, well, I'm going to leave. And the producers were like, okay, we'll give you like more time to call people if you'll stay
and fix this. Yeah.
I'm guessing because
I mean, if I'm in his shoes, I'm out. Bye. I'm leaving right away. $48,000 in a weekend? No.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Well, so
sorry, Alyssa. It sucks for you. Sorry.
Yeah, she would have gone sent home.
Yep, fine. Sorry.
Yeah, that would have really.
I got to take care of my businesses.
Yeah. That would really suck for her.
Yeah.
Well, I would have been like, can you at least do like the one more challenge? So then, yeah, it's kind of like, how does it work?
You have to quit right before they pair up again. Right after the challenge and right before they pair up. That's when you got to quit.
Yeah, but then it's like, what do they do with like the odd person? It's so weird. Because unlike other challenge seasons where they always have the same partner, it's like easy when one person quits, because then it's just like you both go home.
I'm sure Tyson would volunteer to be the one person that doesn't have a partner.
Yeah,
he would volunteer. He'd be like, I actually prefer that.
Yeah,
because people just slow me down. So
it's got to bring somebody back that's already been eliminated who like we liked, you know?
Yeah.
Like Giovanni. They got to bring Giovanni back.
Perfect.
Girls like my booty for some reason. I don't know. It's probably big. They're like, yo, you got a nice butt. Like, all right, thanks.
Come on, we all need that guy back. Giovanni. I wouldn't mind losing Leo for Giovanni.
No way. Well, fortunately, Leo's got 9 lives, so he can't even quit.
He doesn't care about his restaurants. He's like, guys, just fucking deal with it. I'm gonna win the challenge, guys. Everybody else here is a scrub.
You guys, my Qdoba is gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine.
Yes.
I have 7 Qdobas. If I lose one, it's okay. I'll still have 6 more.
Yeah, my employees will get over it. When they see me win the challenge, they'll understand. I'm gonna win, guys. I'm so good. Whenever I can't swim, I just hold on to a woman's back and I have a fun time.
Yeah. It'll all be okay.
Yes. So we get recreational driving. Apparently Kylan does this all the time.
Yeah, that was concerning.
Do you
him
ever,
and his friends like to blindfold each other and
do you ever do
drive?
this?
No, never once have I done that.
I did have a friend in high school who thought it was fun to singe people's hair with a lighter while they were driving.
What an asshole.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, people are driving, and he was like,
Were you friends with Beavis and Butthead?
His friends the worst, the worst of the worst. But they
Jesus
could still
Christ.
see, and that's what matters.
But they what?
They could still see, though.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
could see. They weren't blindfolded.
I'm a little concerned about Kylan's driving back home. Definitely.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
How many people have Kylan's friends killed?
Yeah. He's like, we were drunk too. It was amazing.
I think it was just a deer that we hit. I really do. I'm not sure.
He's
But
like,
I
I'm
think
not
it was
sure.
just a deer.
Because we couldn't see anything. Because we were both blindfolded and trying to give each other directions.
Yeah. They fucked up. One of them was supposed to not have
Yeah.
the blindfold, but they both thought they were the blindfold person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justine has never seen Talladega Nights. I think Danny was very disappointed, but he probably still kept giving her Talladega Nights references.
You ain't first, you're last.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby!
Oh, that's
Don't
one of
you
my
put that on
favorite.
us!
That was Danny the whole time.
Oh, it's one of my favorite scenes from
Save
the
me,
movie.
Tom Cruise. That was Danny the whole time.
Shake and bake. She's like, what? He's like, shake and bake. I'm the magic man. She's like, what? Now you see me? Now you don't.
I also like this moment from, I think it was Kira.
What's N stand for?
Neutral.
Oh.
Oh,
She's like, it's not Nitro from like the Fast and the Furious. You don't go into Nitro mode. And
do you think that's what she thought it was?
No, I think she didn't know.
Turn on the nitrous.
The nitrous. We're not going to go into superpower. Turn on the neon lights.
Is there a red button on there that makes the
Yeah.
car go faster?
How do we turn on the wings to fly? Where's that button? How do we go to space?
How do we launch a red shell? Oh man. Making me want to play Mario Kart now.
I know, right?
Here we go.
Yeah, that was good. So we start driving, and Dominic and Kayla, they're like instantly the team to beat, because Kayla assumes the role of Dominic's wife, who I have to ascertain is a formidable backseat driver.
Having Kayla in the passenger seat reminds me a little bit of back home. My wife giving me instructions, I'm immediately doing it. I believe Kayla is the perfect person to have for this challenge because she's clear, concise.
Oh, hard left.
What's up?
We're good.
We're good.
Like he's like, it's amazing. She's just like my wife, who's a backseat driver, but I love it. He's like, my wife is so good at giving me directions when I'm driving.
Yeah. It's the nicest way of saying, oh, my nagging wife.
Nagging wife is the best.
Yeah, could you imagine if Danny said that shit about Kiki?
Well, he
Dead.
basically did.
Dead.
He did. I think Danny is dead. Listen to this.
In regular life, I am a very good driver. I drive my wife Kiki around everywhere because she is the opposite. She's a horrible driver. So she would know that I am probably the best driver on the road.
He's fucked.
He's screwed. He's screwed. You fucked up. You fucked up, Danny. You're dead. Those devil horns are coming out. The knife's coming out. Danny, why?
You fucked up, man. You fucked up.
You fucked up, dude. Come on, bro.
Oh, the Kiki thing is it's been just so wonderful.
Mwah.
Every episode, it just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy.
Yeah. Alyssa thinks that she's going to be good at this because she got Leo to stay in the challenge, so she can get him to drive a car. Not sure if it works that way with Leo. Cats can't drive cars.
Cats can't drive.
Cats can't drive.
The cats can do many things. Driving is not one of them, though.
No,
it's not. They're not a fan of cars. Okay.
Tyson and Sarah the whole time just seem to be driving away from people. I'm like, I think you need a little offense. Dominic and Kayla, they never stop driving and they keep, knocking into people a little bit. You got to knock into people, and I think that keeps you like centered, so you're not like driving into like dirt mounds and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do a little pop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're not going too fast. I think people go a little too fast, then they're like crashing into fucking like the garbage cans or whatever the fuck they're talking about.
I would have thought we would have seen a little more road rage from Sarah. She seems like the type,
Dude, she has a lot of practicing though. She probably has some road rage classes.
Let's go, left. As a police officer, I go through driving courses and simulated chases. It's like I'm at work right now. I'm in the driver's seat like I always am.
Yeah. Maybe you suck at work too because you sucked at this. So if this is what it's like at work, you're not good at your job.
Well, she must not have gotten her donuts before she went driving. It's my guess.
I do have to say Tyson doesn't sound very good at giving directions. See, left lever, right trigger, left trigger. Chill for like 1 second. God. Take a breath.
He doesn't understand what to do when he's in four wheels. It's only two.
Yeah.
He's a bicycle guy,
Pedal. Shift gears, pedal.
He needs a pickleball racket in his hand, or he needs to be on a bike. Otherwise, he gets flustered.
Pickle the ball. That's what they do pickleball, right? They pickle the ball.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
They pickle it.
Yeah, I listen to his pickleball podcast all the time because there's nothing more interesting than a podcast about pickleball. Am I right?
It's America's pastime.
That is savage!
So Alyssa and Leo are out first. It's looking good, She is the Leo controller, but they crash into the dirt and Justine and Danny fucking wreck them. Fucking destroy them. Yeah, they
They got wrecked.
And you know what? They're heading into TJ's pit, man. They're heading right into the TJ pit. They're going right in there.
It's a wonderful place to be.
Yes.
Right up in TJ's pit.
Angela and Enzo, they just get stuck in the dirt. They just wreck themselves. It's a sad way to go. They don't even get hit. They end up in the dirt.
Yeah. Kind of sums up Enzo's time on this show, just stuck in the dirt.
Stuck in the dirt. At least he didn't get outside the car and go like, yo, I'm not doing this. I'm scared of cars, yo. I don't know. I don't like cars, yo.
I mean,
I'll cut out for this, yo.
I mean, tires are in my wheelhouse, but cars, no.
Yo, I ain't doing it, yo. Yo, cars and like not seeing and like, yo, no, the meow meow doesn't do this, yo.
Do you know how many people die in car accidents a year? No.
No, I don't even know.
I'm
so
an
I can't-
insurance. I'm an insurance adjuster. Trust me, I know these things. It's in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, do you know how much insurance I'm gonna have to pay if I crash this car? That's the real scary part of this, yo. My insurance gonna shoot straight the fuck up, and I'm not gonna be able to adjust that down. No, yo.
I mean, does this car even have insurance? Am I gonna have to pay all this out of pocket?
No, I'm out.
Forget it. I don't even know if the money's gonna cover it if I win this thing. Just total it. Jeez.
Kira and Kyland, they get out because they crash into garbage cans or tanks, as Kira calls it. So she doesn't know what neutral is. She doesn't know what garbage cans are. She's lived a really sheltered life, if you ask me. She's never seen a garbage can before or
Does she
neutral.
litter? Is she a litterer? Do you think?
Yeah.
She just
Well,
litters
she's
trash all
butlers.
over the street.
She's butlers that follow her around and pick things up after her. Driven around in
Or just concerned citizens that
gets-
know who she is.
It's driven around in horse-drawn carriages, so that's why she's never seen neutral before.
See, that is really weird that she didn't. I mean, she is of driving age, isn't she? I don't think she's 14 years old. So I'm going to guess she's seen the end before on her car.
Well, I'm like, even if she hasn't driven, it's like, haven't you been in the front seat of the car?
Yes.
So it's like you've never looked at the car thing.
Well, you know what? The all that matters is that now she knows.
Hey, she learned something. There's no such thing as a stupid
Yeah.
question. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Somebody should tell her what trash cans are, though.
This is a big thing, though. There is such thing as a stupid question. I just want to say that. One time, can I give an example?
Sure.
When I was a host at the restaurant that I worked at, I had the menus right. I was with a customer that came in, and I said, "Would you like to sit inside or outside?" And they said, "Is there an outside?" That is a stupid question.
You just said there was.
I think I factually have proven there's a stupid question. That's stupid. Somebody tell
You
me
were like,
that.
yeah, you just came from the outside, idiot. So, yeah, there is an outside.
But clearly that's a stupid question. You're asking the person just asked if you want to sit outside the restaurant if there's an outside.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you made fun of him during his entire date. He was not-
Well, I couldn't because one time I made fun of a customer like after they after I thought that they left, but then apparently they hadn't left yet and they were watching me make fun of them.
No.
And they left a bad Yelp review about me and I got in trouble. And then we looked on camera and like you see me like we have like an open kitchen in the front of the restaurant and like you see me making fun of them about how like stupid they are and you just see them watching me being like, what the fuck? Okay, this guy was an asshole though, okay? They order this dessert that we had and it comes out and they go, "Oh, you really should have warned us about how big this dessert was." And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry about that." Then I come back at the end of the meal and they ate the whole fucking thing anyway. But they paid the price for it and it was bigger than they wanted. So what's the problem, right? Like,
Yeah.
one, you're getting something bigger than you paid for. And two, you ate the whole fucking thing anyway. And why are you so rude to me? And they were rude the whole meal. So I thought that they left. So I told everybody about this, about how rude these people were, right? And it was like hilarious to me. So I thought that they had left. So I was making fun of them, but then they saw me making fun of them. So we have on camera them watching me mock them and like act the whole thing out.
It's amazing. Do you have the file? Because I'd love to see it.
I would, yeah. So and then my boss calls them to like offer them like he like apologized. Like first of all, I had to apologize to my boss, and I was sorry. I was like, look, I'm not trying to like fuck with your restaurant. Like I made a mistake. My boss calls them and is like, "Hey, I'm really sorry about that. Like, I don't want my restaurant. He messages them on Yelp and is like, "Can I have your phone number? I want to talk to you." And he's like, "I'm really sorry about this. Like, I want to give you a free meal. Like, everything is on me. Like, drinks, desserts, salads, whole meal. Everything is on me. Anything you want. Like, I don't want that to like reflect my restaurant." And they say, "No, I won't accept." It's like, and my boss is just like, "Don't worry about it. Like, that guy's obviously an asshole." Because obviously that guy's an asshole. It's like, I'm just an asshole employee and you won't take a free meal to make up for it because of one minor thing that happened to you.
Oh my God. I could listen to these stories for another hour. I really could.
Yeah, that was the best thing that ever happened. I regret nothing.
Oh my God. I wish I could have seen your face the second you realized that they were still there.
Dude, I didn't know that they were still there until my manager came up to me and was like, "Max, there's like because they would get like a ping whenever a Yelp review would come out, and there was like, there's a 1-star Yelp review, and it's definitely about you." And then they were like,
no one else.
They were like, "We got to check the footage," and we looked at it, and it was like, you could just see me making fun of him and the guy watching. It's so funny. Oh man! So the challenge.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about that.
Yeah. Kira and Kylan, yeah, they crash. So Cache tries to direct David, but they're not good. They knock off their own balloons and then they crash into the garbage cans too and get 5th. And TJ just cracks up about it. He loves it. But there's a weird moment that happens here. This is what David says.
I don't want elimination right now. No. Not with Cash. Not with Cash.
This is a weird role reversal here where David is upset to be paired with someone, not someone is upset to be paired with David.
Yeah. Things are changing. The universe has been flipped on its head, and I don't know what to do. We may have accidentally jumped.
Well. How the turntables.
We may have accidentally gone into another dimension. That's what maybe happened.
Definitely.
David wasn't supposed to win that elimination round, but since he did, he sent us all through a wormhole to another dimension.
Yeah, things are getting wacky and weird. Tyson and Sarah hugged. Like, things are getting fucking weird.
Yeah, we're in another dimension.
Yeah. Very strange.
Oh. Yeah, I thought Ben had this one. He races his race cars around the racetrack all the time.
He's a race car driver.
I would have thought he was a horsey driver because of his cowboy hat, but I guess not.
But I guess he's a dirt racer. I went to a dirt, or maybe he's not a dirt racer. I went to a dirt racetrack once, and I didn't realize that like when you sit at a dirt raceway, you just get covered in dirt. Have you ever been to a dirt racetrack?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I went to one in Vermont, and me and Maria were sitting there, and you're clean, and all of a sudden, like when at least at this one, when the cars went around, like we had food and shit, and then all of a sudden, when the cars went around, like our food and all of our shit, we just got covered in because when the cars go around,
it's like SeaWorld, first 10 rows may get wet. Yeah,
with like fucking dirt. It was pretty awesome. It was hilarious.
Your food got ruined.
Yeah, but it was like shitty mozzarella sticks. Like it wasn't like, it's not like you're eating like, like beef Wellington at the dirt raceway. That'd be cool.
That'd be amazing.
I think we have new concept on our hands. Yeah,
surf and turf at the raceway. Let's do it.
Yeah, but once I thought when Ben and Desi when they got caught up in like that little thing with Tyson and Sarah, they get out of it, but Tyson and Sarah, they just crash into that wall and they're fucked.
Yeah.
Tyson and Sarah, they don't have the teamwork and the ability, to get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised Sarah didn't get out and just start arresting all the other players after she got in the wreck.
That's a traffic violation. She puts like the light on top of the car.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, good for Dom and Kayla pulling out the win.
Yeah,
So proud of them.
they beat Danny and Justine's car into submission, pretty much.
It's like you said, they really were on the attack the entire challenge. And
Yes.
it showed right up until the end.
Yeah, everyone else was kind of like too afraid, and I know that the cars were like meek, kind of, but I think that by them doing that, they kind of were able to stay center and kind of like not let their car get too fucked up.
I like seeing this side of Dom and Kayla this year, during this season. I really like seeing this side of them.
Yeah, Kayla has really surprised me. She's been really good.
She's
I mean,
been
she was
great.
good on the Amazing Race, but I just wasn't sure if like physically she could be able to hang in there. But she has been able to hang in physically, and then for like the other aspects of things, she's been super good.
Yeah. Well, and Dom too. Like it's been fun to see him. I feel like he's getting more in the zone because we talked about him earlier this season something was just off,
Yeah,
But he's definitely like catching a groove now. He's catching a groove. Yeah.
And then Danny, I mean, come on, pull yourself together, Danny. We know you're listening. Get to the also talk to yourself in the past. Get your head in the game
For Kiki.
Yeah,
Come on.
Maybe
I am
this is-
shocked that Danny has not won enough money yet to get into the final. I'm really shocked.
Ben, maybe he carries the curse of the Cowboys.
Like Ben? I don't understand.
Oh,
Oh, Dallas Cowboys.
the
Oh,
Dallas Cowboys.
I see.
You, Danny. But Justine tried her best, and she did it until
Our car really said, I don't want to work with y'all.
their car just was like, no. Maybe their car was a transformer, and their car was like, I'm out. Car was like, no.
No, I
No,
won't be
no, I'm-
moving another inch, darling.
Done. Powering down.
Nap time. Oh,
Going
they
to
should
chill
pres-
out.
they-
Listen to Reality Alert.
or they were like the cars from Pixar's Cars, right?
Yeah.
Would have been a funner comparison.
Wow. Right?
Was Owen Wilson one of those cars?
Wasn't Owen Wilson in Cars?
I don't know. I can't
He,
remember.
like JT or whatever the cars.
I just
was in it.
remember that it was Paul Newman's finest work.
He was in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Owen Wilson was
Rest in
light.
peace.
He was Lightning McQueen,
Wow.
and Larry the Cable Guy was Mater in that movie.
The Larry the Cable Guy?
Yeah, R.I.P. He's dead,
R.I.P.
right?
No,
he dead?
he's not. Is he? I don't think he is.
No, he's not dead.
Just Paul Newman.
Yeah. Who did I think died?
Owen
Oh,
Wilson, the car.
some guy died. Whatever. Mr. Clean died. Who's the Mr. Clean bald guy who died?
The animated Mr. Clean? Oh,
No. Who's the bald-headed guy who sold cleaning products?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, I don't know. If anybody knows, write in.
This is the weirdest. This is such a weird episode, man.
The bald guy who died. The
We've gone off
OxyClean.
on so many tangents.
Billy Mays. He wasn't bald.
Billy Mays died?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Oh my god,
In 2009.
that crushes me. That crushes me.
He died.
That's a long time ago. How am I just now hearing about this?
13 years ago, Billy Mays died, and he wasn't bald, so we don't have to talk about this anymore. He died 13 years ago, and you're crushed.
We are going so off the rails here. It's ridiculous.
Dude, we have to separate ourselves from other challenge podcasts. They're all like, how is this guy similar to Wes and CT? Which one of these people could be on the main show?
You say it in a lame voice, but you know they're good podcasts.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to separate ourselves from them.
So we talk about OxyClean?
Yes. What else do we have to talk about?
Fair enough.
How else can we separate ourselves?
Could talk about Paul Newman some more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
How
about that cool explosion behind
Dude.
TJ? I was like,
why couldn't that happen during the challenge though?
Oh, you mean like with people in the
car? No, not necessarily.
It's because Kira's turning on the nitro and it runs into a tank.
It could have happened during the challenge, but the people didn't know that they were in fireproof clothing.
Yeah.
So then, like, they get out and they're like, "Whoa, I'm fine. I didn't know I was in fireproof clothing, but I'm fine."
Yeah.
That would have been cool. Or there's just a random car and it explodes.
Yeah. What if TJ gives a twist and he's like, one of your cars has dynamite underneath it, so be careful hitting each other's cars.
Yeah, that would have been cool too.
He's like, and then he goes, "This is the challenge, folks. This is the challenge."
I liked at the end how we waved the checkered flag too. That was very cute.
Yeah, very adorable.
Angela's worried that she's going to go in, and Leo is worried to take out anyone who Kayla puts against him. He'll do it for her. And he was right.
Yeah. Who would have thunk?
Leo. He's going to win the whole thing.
He does. He's only down 3 lives. He has 6 to go.
Yes.
So it's a good pacing for him.
So is anybody ever going to name any more names in the negotiation room? Because otherwise they can just skip this whole part.
Oh, it's boring and lame. Like, people need to start naming names. Yeah.
Just skip it.
We don't need to see it if they're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid. It's stupid. Like, name names. Like, create a closer bond with other people. Strategize. Don't just do nothing.
Do something for the TV crowd at home, okay?
Yes.
But when they do leave, Dominic says Enzo and Angela, even though Enzo is his boy, and he says Kayland and Kira, and he says Kyland and Kira.
Yeah.
Kaylin says she wants to make a big move against a person that never talks game with her, and she wants to shake up the house. And she says, "I want as many people unsure and on edge as possible." I think she's like talking about a team that we haven't heard about though yet. I'm like, who is this mysterious team she's talking about? I don't think she's talking about Kyland and Kira. Do you?
I think she's taught. No, not one of those. Like, I actually think she's referencing 2 people. She's referencing Kyland and Angela as the 2 people that never talk to her ever.
Okay.
Because when she says that this person has never talked game with me, she ends up saying that later about both Angela and Kyland.
I thought she said it about Kyland at the end.
She did, but she also said it about Angela. In her first talk with Angela, she said, Angela never talks game with me.
Oh, okay. But it's like Angela finally did. So she was taken off the mic. Oh, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, yep.
Understood. Thank you for clarifying that for me.
No problem.
But yeah, I thought this was smart of Angela to go talk to them and at least try to broker this deal, which I think that she gave them a really good offer. Like, this is an enticing thing to do.
I mean, that's a tough situation if you're Angela, because it's like, yeah, they're gonna probably call bullshit just because you've never spoken to them before. But the best thing that you could possibly do in this situation is be like, I know I fucked up, and the best I can do here is say, if I win within the next 2 dailies, that I will, not put you up
Yeah.
for elimination.
But the added level of like, hey, you could be partnered with somebody who will literally ask me to throw you guys in. I will say no, is like such a specifically good deal.
For sure.
That it's like, wow, like they might not have even thought of the potential of that deal before, like Angela's like really thinking smart here. I was like, damn, that's a good deal. I didn't even think about that, like she's really good. Like it's really smart. And I think that this helped her. I mean, we know it helped her because it definitely probably influenced Kayla's opinion of which way to go.
It was a mix of that and Kyla not having that one-on-one with Kayla. I think both of those things definitely.
Yeah, for Kayla's perspective.
Yeah.
Kayla and Dominic, they talk about that a little bit, but they also are looking at Tyson and Sarah, and they just see that Tyson like hasn't left Sarah's side the whole time.
Who's shitting his pants?
I think if Kyland or Angela were the team that was already going to elimination, then they would have put in Tyson and Sarah to try and beat them.
Oh,
and
definitely.
Get them out. But they're seizing the opportunity here to get Kyland out. And so they're doing that.
I think Tyson and Sarah are just a team that's going to be really good in elimination. So why would you put them in? They're going to be.
Although Tyson, he self-admits that he is not the best when it comes to trivia. So you never know. Maybe he would have really struggled with that. And Sarah, I don't know if she's a big trivia person.
Yeah, but you don't know what the trivia is going to be going. You don't know what the challenge is going to be going into it.
True. Yeah.
So, I mean, I just think looking at the two teams, you would not want to put in Tyson and Sarah against Leo and Alyssa, because I think 8 times out of 10, Tyson and Sarah are going to beat Leo and Alyssa.
Definitely. Yep. They'd probably, honestly, they would go twice as fast as what Leo and Alyssa did.
Exactly.
In terms of like the medicine balls and getting them up.
Yeah. Like Tyson's tall and strong, and Sarah is strong as fuck. Like,
they probably could have used process of elimination. Even if they did bad in the trivia, they could have eventually gotten it, I think, still before Alyssa.
Yeah, but they would have been bad at the trivia, like really bad.
Yeah.
That would have been a problem for them.
Yeah. It would have made it closer than it needed to be.
But being like who they are, like, was a big protection for them.
Yeah.
Going to elimination.
Yep.
And like also like, yeah, like Kayla didn't want Leo to go home. Like that was a big thing too. Yeah.
But I love where Kayla's mind is at, that she's always thinking like, could be fun to throw Tyson and Sarah in there. They're big players. Because even though Leo, the whole Leo thing, like Kayla is still like, hey, I could get Sarah out, and she's one of the biggest competition, here for me.
So. I did think that it was funny how Tyson was like really trying to keep Sarah in check, but Sarah had already asked Dominic to go in.
Yeah,
he's like, all right, Sarah's never gonna be able to ask him, but Sarah had already done it like earlier in the day. Like,
well, and I think Tyson had an inkling that may have happened, because he was like, so I'm hearing people are asking to go in.
Yeah.
And she's like, what?
But just in case, he still wasn't leaving her side. He still was like not, just in case she hadn't.
It's the Boston Rob system that he's
doing the buddy system.
The buddy system.
Do you think he read Boston Rob's book?
Of course he did.
Yeah.
He probably reads it to his children at night before they go to sleep.
So Kylan does talk to Dominic and Kayla. He just doesn't talk to Kayla one-on-one. But the only thing that Kylan says is like, just want to let you guys know that Kira and I feel confident that we would win. So sending us in would be a bad idea. So you shouldn't, because then I'll come back and I'll destroy you.
If you send me in, it would be a really bad message to send to your nephews.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind as well.
You want to have them to have good role models to look up to, right? Kobe Bryant. Right?
Yeah.
I thought that this might have been a good play. Like maybe at the time. I was like, is this a good play? I don't know. Like maybe he has a good point. And then I was like, no.
Maybe he should just talk to Kayla one-on-one for fucking once.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't realize he'd never talked to any of them.
That's not good. That's
No.
not good strategy in any of these competition series.
To never talk
with everybody. Have a one-on-one with every person.
You don't understand. She's not the strongest, so she doesn't deserve to make it to the end in his eyes. She's not one of the chosen. Chosen by the challenge gods. She is not worthy of the final.
Oh, God.
She has not been selected for the final.
TJ's pit.
Yes, she must be thrown into the pit. Do you know that they built, I was looking at this, I saw this on Reddit, they built the whole challenge arena from scratch.
Yeah, I could see that.
I thought that like it was a pre-existing like structure that they built into it, but no, they just constructed the whole thing on a field. Like it's awesome. Like I thought that like
Yeah.
like at least part of it was like pre-existing structure. Like it's awesome.
No,
Cool.
I totally get that. Like, you know, Survivor 2 with the challenges that they build, it's pretty extraordinary what they do. These art departments or set people. Yeah.
Yeah, but usually Survivor, it's like it's like not like these huge walls and shit. So I was just like,
Well, it was on like those Redemption Island ones. On the like
that's true.
Blood versus
Those are more
Water.
like arena, like yeah.
No, but like also they kind of have to. Here's a little behind the scenes with production stuff, but you kind of have to design it and build it yourself. In because these guys know like where the lights are going to be going and where they want different, you know, cameras to be at,
that
things
makes
like
sense,
that.
yeah.
So you kind of can't. It's easier to build it yourself than take a structure already in place because you can control the environment more.
That checks out.
Yeah,
It just looks so big.
it's incredible. It really is cool. Yeah.
big. I was
No,
just
the
like,
the construction
some of-
departments on
some of it would
film.
be pre-existing. Like, it's so big.
Yeah.
It's a big
Shout
one.
out to Ayatsi and all these amazing behind the scenes crew members doing all this stuff. They rule.
Ayatsi, is that your aunt? Is that-
Ayatsi's the conglomerate of unions of workers who work behind the scenes on all these shows.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay. So we get Kylan and Kira nominated. Yeah, we talked about the whole strategy, blah blah blah. So challenges ball and chain. Kylan, he thinks this is a revenge thing, but it's strategic, Kylan. It's not all about revenge here, but Alyssa does get her revenge though, and she takes out the final member of the cookout. So
It is. I was just gonna say, like, it's very ironic, Kylan talking about revenge after he boots Xavier out earlier in the season too. Right?
from revenge.
Yes,
for
from revenge.
He's like making a move out of revenge is stupid. And I was like, one, like they've explained to us, and it's like it's not really out of revenge. And like two, it's like you made a revenge move. And three, it's funny that Alyssa is taking you out as like her final move of revenge on the cookout. So this whole thing is as full of irony here.
Yeah, he's up his own ass.
Well, that's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
It's like that and saying weird things about people's nephews and taking the strongest to the end. And not making it there. So that's his thing.
I gotta say these medicine balls. This does look like a pain in the ass of a challenge. It looks fucking hard.
I thought that like the numbers on the medicine ball were going to correspond to the weight of the medicine ball at first, because that would make sense, right? Like they would be like, because that's what logically makes sense. Like the number
I think
that
they all weighed the same thing.
No, but they all weighed the same. But originally I was like, oh, so like that would be 5 pounds, that would be 20 pounds. But yeah, they all just weighed like 25 pounds. It's like really fucking hard when like you're standing on someone and like you're Alyssa's size. Like that sounds really
Was it
fucking
25 pounds total, or was it 25 pounds plus the chains, which were like another 10, 15
pounds with the chain is what she was saying.
Yeah.
Kylan said that he studied a lot of trivia, so it really helped him for a lot of trivia, like how many dimes are in $5. Like luckily
I studied that. I studied that.
Number of human senses. Although Alyssa, I think, was asking Leo, like, how many senses there are. I was like, you just do the 6th sense minus 1. Come on.
That's how you did math when you were a kid. It was all related to movies, was it?
Based on the 6th sense. Okay,
You were really hung up on the movie The Number 23 with Jim Carrey, weren't you?
All based on movie kind of stuff. All right, 13 going on 30. You take 30 minus 30.
Okay, in the movie 7, in the title, the number 7 replaces the V. The V is Roman numeral for 5. Okay, let me think here. So 5 and 7.
All that stuff. I like when Kylan and Kira are like counting out the Spice Girls. It's like, okay, scary, sporty, smelly. Okay, are we sure Smelly is a Spice Girl? What did she look like? She's the one, she had like that odor around her. It's like, no, that was Pigpen. That was Pigpen from Peanuts. It's not Spice Girl.
Pigpen from Peanuts.
I'm like yelling from them. I'm like, there's 5 Spice Girls, you numbskulls.
It's really easy to get Peanuts mixed up with Spice Girls for sure.
It's really easy.
Yeah.
Like, what about Charlie? There's Charlie Brown. There's Baby.
Yeah. There's Lucy Spice.
Yeah, it's like I don't think Baby's the Spice Girl. I think it's just Charlie Brown and Lucy Spice. I'm just yelling at them. I'm like, there's 5 Spice Girls, guys. How do you not know this? The first number in pi, that was a really easy one. Some were hard. The Jolie children, I was like, I know it's a lot. Is that an option?
Yeah.
I
didn't know the exact number. I just knew it was a lot.
I was like, it's 6 or 8 or something, or 10. I was like, I know it's a lot.
I almost did believe 10. I was like, I would believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought probably 6 or 8 more believably was my gut. I love how Leo instantly knew 6. He was like, it's 6. I was like, God, that's very impressive, Leo. The first number in pi, that was a gimme. Like,
yeah. Yeah, you already said that.
We all, sorry, my bad. We all know that my day is March 14th. That's all I was going to say. Stripes in the U.S. flag. Easy. Come on. Yeah. But I think the medicine ball was the hard part.
Yeah. Alyssa, she did gymnastics, cheerleading, so she's got that balance, and she can cheer on herself and her partner in the challenge.
that was a big part of it.
And she could do a triple axel off of Leo to get to the ground if she wanted to.
She did ice skating? Wow.
What do you call it? What's a gymnastics move?
Like a somersault or a tumble?
A somersault. That's the best we can think of. She does a backflip. How about that?
Yeah.
She does a backflip. A tumble.
Tumbling is part of gymnastics.
No, I know. But it's like, this is clearly the gymnastics that we did when we were like 5 years old. Somersaults.
She didn't get the twisties, though. We can say that.
Yes, that's good.
Yes. I know the twisties are the thing that Simone Biles got, so then she had to pull out of the Olympics. So
Yeah.
that's an Olympics deep cut to gymnastics. We know
about the Olympics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Suni Lee. There we go.
Shawn Johnson. Remember her?
Yes. Okay. Well, we all know the best part of this challenge was
How many lives has a cat said to have?
I know that question's made for me, TJ.
He got so excited.
that was so unfair though. Like he is a cat. You ask a question about a cat. That's like if there was a construction question for Dominic, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what does a construction supervisor do? And the answer was supervise construction. Like, that wouldn't really be fair. Other people wouldn't know what the answer was.
Nobody would know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a single person. Did you see, by the way, I don't think we mentioned this when Leo came into the arena. He was like, TJ, you look so fly today. You look so fly. Yeah.
Well, that's
TJ was like, thanks, man.
In there. TJ was like, hold on, everybody close your eyes. He like sneaks up and like switches in the cat question. Damn, I do look fly. Let me change the question for you. He crosses it out. He just white out for the question.
Yeah.
It was originally bats have so many. How many lives do bats have? And it was 1.
Yeah. And then he changed it to cats, and then it was 9. Yeah. How many lives do humans have? 1. Do you think Leo? He probably wanted to be like, Alyssa, you just take a break on this one. I'm just going to crawl my way up with the medicine ball and put it right up there for this one. Meow.
It was a crazy challenge, Ben. I mean, Kyland was so confident.
Literally, I am a kick-ass step stool.
Are you a kick-ass step stool? Are you? Because you lost.
Yeah. Yeah. They couldn't get the Madonna marriages question right.
No.
They had a tough time with that one.
What was the final answer? Because they put 6 and that was wrong. Was it?
I don't know
4?
if we ever got the final
answer.
Oh, I'm looking it up. How many marriages did Madonna have?
Only
2?
2. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
And wow.
They tried to trick us.
Wow.
Those TJ, you trickster.
Yeah, that's because Alyssa and Leo lock it in, but they put Madonna at 6 and then they put 7. So they must have eventually changed it to 2?
I guess.
Yeah. That's
Everybody
crazy.
thought it was way more than what it was. That's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, it was very exciting when Alyssa and Leo pulled it off.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was my Coliseum. I had 10,000 Spartans cheering me on, and my #1 fan.
Alyssa, there we go. I was waiting for my part.
I love how it's not like Alyssa. I couldn't have done it without Alyssa. It's like Alyssa was my fan. Yeah. I did it all, and I had my fan here.
I did it all. I stood there while she lifted the medicine balls and did everything.
Yes. Like 10,000 Spartans. That was the number, right? I love that movie, 10,000.
Yeah. Zack Snyder's 10,000.
Yeah.
That must have been the director's cut. Yeah.
Well, that's how many minutes long it was.
Yeah. Oh, but little devil TJ with his pitchfork and his little devil horns, he's got another twist up his sleeve.
So Maria had a theory about this at the end of the algorithm based on the preview.
Okay.
So based on the preview, she thinks that the new partners are going to be boy, girl, girl, man, woman.
Oh. Okay.
Because we saw Hall Brawl in the preview and it looked like it was 2 guys going at each other.
Interesting.
Based on some of the stuff in the preview. So it thinks that it's going to go that way for a little bit. And I'm not sure how.
I like that theory. I like
that. Because like we're not going to have like, and I think that could be like fun, going like that, but that it might just break down to that kind of thing. I think that would make sense.
If they did, it might just be just this next episode where they do that. I think then.
I think it could go that way maybe for the rest of the
You think
season.
so? Oh wow.
Yeah. It'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. I mean, usually they like to switch it up after a while of like doing the same thing for a bit nowadays. And like they kind of like to change it around this time. So it makes sense. We've done the algorithm thing. It's been fun, but let's change it. Let's
rest in peace, Al. It's time to move on.
Al did it, but let's go crazy. I'm very excited for Hall Brawl. Maybe, hopefully, Danny will last long enough to get dirty in there. Hopefully, Danny, he should just throw himself.
He needs to. He needs the money.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not going to know that it's Hall Brawl. But it would just be so awesome if he was the one to go in for that. It'd be so sick. What if it was like Danny versus Ben or something? There's two like. But yeah, Ben's not that big enough.
No, Danny would destroy Ben.
Danny's like the only like big guy left.
Yeah.
Right?
Look, Ben's a tough guy, but Danny is
because Ben's not even like big anymore. He
I know.
Yeah. He's way bigger.
Danny's huge. He's a fucking football player.
Yeah. Okay? like the biggest guy besides Danny was like what, Kylan's? Who's big?
I guess, yeah, maybe. But even then, it doesn't even come close to Danny.
I know.
Yeah. He's a professional football player.
Yeah.
Those guys are huge. They're huge.
I know. It's
I'm excited. I've been kind of like waiting all season to see Danny in action. Like in an event like this. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready for it.
Okay,
we haven't seen him in elimination or anything. We haven't really. I feel like he always comes kind of close to winning, but he's always kind of in the middle-ish. You know, I want to see Danny in action. It's time.
Me too.
It's time. You know.
Did I mention that the first number in pi is 3? Did I
I screamed at the TV. I said, "P," and then I was like, "Oh wait,
Justine is the only Love Islander left."
Wow!
Damn,
that's not true. Cachet.
Oh, I was wrong. Cachet is there. Sorry. My bad. I was wrong. Oops. Justine and Cachet are the only Love Islanders left.
Whoa.
I
mean, I'm pretty happy with those two.
Me too.
I like them both.
I liked Kira
for different reasons.
Such a little edit that it's like it's not a major loss.
Oh yeah, she had like a purple edit a lot.
Really, like when they showed us her, I liked it, but
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, folks, thank you for listening to another challenge recap. We're of course going to be back next week, doing episode 8. It's going to be fun. We're looking forward to it. If you are a F-Boy Island fan, we are going to be interviewing Danny Louisa from F-Boy Island on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So you can look forward to that. We're going to be live on YouTube and Twitch that day. And then next week, we will be finally done with 90 Day Fiance. We'll be doing part 2 of the tell-all. And that'll be our last episode of our 90-day recaps. Otherwise, follow us on YouTube, Twitch. We are Reality Alert. You can subscribe there. And our Patreon. We're doing something really cool right now. We're doing a full rewatch of Love is Blind Season 1. It's so much fun. There's just so much to make fun of in this season, and we are just having a blast doing it. So you can get all those recaps for just $5, as well as all the F-Boy Island recaps we did. So take advantage of that. Yeah, that's it. Stay rascally, everybody. Bye-bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby!